of the people of the mountain region. And I remember in our days of the youth, during the struggle for independence, the Mau Mau War, there was all the times an announcement in the radio that the Kikuyu, the Meru, na Embu ni watu hatari. Ukiona mmoja akipita, piga ripoti kwa polisi mara moja. That was an announcement which was used to be made on the radio all the times to try to isolate the people from Mount Kenya who are fighting for their land which had been grabbed by the colonialists. These were Kenyan patriots who fought and paid a very heavy price for liberation of this country. Now it is so unfortunate that in this time and age, Kenya has now celebrated the 60th year of its independence, that somebody should try to use the very same tactics and methods that were used by the British to try to isolate the youth from this region. There is now an attempt to artificially re-establish Mungiki movement. And I've seen it happen with my own eyes. It's Maina Njenga, merely because he accompanied me to the funeral of our matriarch, Mukamu Kimathi, has since been vilified, been harassed. They have carried out searches, all his residences in Nyandarua, in Laikipia, in Nakuru, in Nairobi, planting even some kind of evidence. Somehow they've carried bang, at the times they're carrying guns and so on, to try to vilify him and find an excuse to arrest him and to detain him. The young youth who are themselves incensed by this harassment are now being classified as Mungiki. But you have also seen Mr. Gachagua run around all central province talking about alcoholism among the youth, drugs and delinquency, and urging the chiefs and the police and the administration generally to deal firmly with this youth. Now the youth have nothing else to do. The youth are idle, and that's the reason why they resort to alcoholism. The answer to this is to provide the jobs for this youth. If the youth get something to do meaningfully, they will not be drinking. But they're getting into alcoholism because of lack of anything meaningful to do. You will remember, we had brought a program when we were in government to try